rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you I got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. With the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all with the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep up, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you're the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my big baller. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my fly lady. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside.
It's got y'all bouncing again, bouncing again, bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again, bouncing again, bouncing again. Bouncing again, bouncing again, bouncing again. Come on, bouncing again, bouncing again, bouncing again. Can do now.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit. Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chance you wanna be, better bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
hey, all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front the back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front yard yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front the back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
We
Bring
on
'em out,
fire
bring 'em
tonight,
out.
come on.
Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the free. Shawty seen everything, and you know her DMs, they be silent like bass hitters. The mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Yo.
Out of the gun, Henry. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
As you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
A second down run by Pacheco. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And to keep this drive moving, partner, here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to it. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs start off well to tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The career is more at stake when you win your crown. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind.
This, our last play of the quarter. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. A toss now to Henry. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit up! Sit up! Ready! You change it. Middle. Alpha.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple of decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. He gets it again to Mitchell. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Oh, we're ready.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. So Reed, they'll hand off to Henry.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Lamar now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Hauled in down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mitchell can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. all set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Good pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, 15.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Chiefs pushing for a late spark before halftime. Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. To the air, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Down complete to Pacheco. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Fry connecting with Xavier Worthy there, and it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Pete. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Ravens get him, down he goes. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Typically you call play action this early in a game and you're not expecting sack. Right? Play action protections actually are some of the best, most sound protections in an NFL offensive playbook. Give some credit to the defense to break that play action pass down with the first sack on the stat sheet. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He'll come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Headed out right. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Looking to throw Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Another throw from Mahomes. Brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He gets it to Rice. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He rolls to his right. Kelsey's got it right side. And he gets this forward to the 19.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Second and 3 now. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down comer.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On second and 10 now, Mahomes. Looking slant route complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All plays on the table here for third and 3. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, report. You at X. 13.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And down he goes, the Chiefs got to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Now it's Lamar. The left side. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. But I think Raven was able to gain possession so they're going to keep the football. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. Zone read here and give to Mitchell. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Ball in his hands right around midfield. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180. Yellow. Hey, 43.
Back to throw, Mahomes. He brings it in. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow. 57.
Throwing is Mahomes. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Yellow. There's a blue lady. Hero 15.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Wow, they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Finish it on! Finish it on! Ready! Finish it up! Finish it up!
Here's Jackson to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buying some time right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Even on 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Looking to return from the 29. Keeps away from one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Blast through midfield. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. From the red zone now. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Yellow, yellow. Attack, attack. Yellow.
Third and long for him here. On the move, headed right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts him down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
This is Henry on second. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Javen Hicks on the stop. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
BT, ready?
To the air on third and long. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Gets it to him on the screen. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the gun. Oh no, the ball is loose! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yellow.
Now a handoff for Pacheco. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Hey, 43.
To the air, Mahomes. Throw is caught. And they bring him down around the 34.
Complete to number 87, Travis Kelce. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Chiefs up by 6. Just a yard left to go on second down.
I don't need to. Yellow. Hero 15. Attack. Hey, yellow, hey, go. Attack.
Mahomes has him on the quick hitter, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They send a man in motion. Now a pitch play to Pacheco. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Ravens crowding their passing lanes. They go into the dime for third down. It's Pacheco again. It's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is fourth down. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. This is a 48-yard look for him. Knocks it through, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Ali to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Dumps it off to his running back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. It's complete! Oh my, they left it wide open downfield. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Chiefs take a 16-point lead.
Ravens 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Play action. Here's Jackson. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go ahead. Sit up. Hey, report. 180. 180. Hey.
Throwing again is Lamar. Completed to his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here he goes. One final shot. Vacates quickly left side. He tucks it and takes off. And with a shot, this game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look